I think to make a great vintage, weather is obviously critical, and I think that's why people are so interested in Bordeaux, is that the weather does vary from vintage to vintage. And that meant that we've got what might be the first sort of great vintage since 2010, after a few years of tricky conditions.
I think the 2015 vintage has been a huge success. I mean, it's just lovely, lovely balance of fruit, very ripe fruit, lots of lovely flavours. For me, the left bank has been the star, and that really is because of the balance in those wines. I love it.
I do prefer the left bank. I find that the tannins are riper and more resolved, and I think that in the top class wines, those that are at the top of their echelon, they're really maybe bucking against the vintage, because for me they're showing really beautifully.
Both sides perform very well this year. You see that the right bank wines are generally spoken a little bit more powerful than the left bank, so it depends a little bit what you prefer. I think both sides made really great wines, and all the regions also, they're stunning wines I tasted today.
I think all regions perform admirably well, and I would say from this particular year, I think it depends on what you're looking for out of a wine. If you want a wine that's drinking beautifully now and actually will drink from now for the next 10 years, I think this vintage and some of these communes represent incredible value for money.
The most successful region in the left bank from my palate is really combination. Could be Saint-Estèphe, could be Pauillac. I'm probably erring towards Pauillac.
The first growths also, even though they are obviously much more expensive than a lot of the other wines here, they showed so well and just absolutely delicious.
Always for me a pleasant thing to taste every year, Chateau Yquem. You know, this is a very expensive wine, but really in this category of ultra expensive wines, it's one of the ones that I think is actually worth it. If you can say that a wine should be worth that many hundreds of pounds, that one it really is. It's just a high quality, beautiful, sensual wine. I love the vintage.
So I think what people will see as the difference for 2015 compared to previous years is a real refinement in the tannins, a real opulence of fruit flavours, without the overblown alcohols that you can see sometimes in 2009 and 2010. People want freshness and balance, so despite the fact that these wines have ripe flavours and soft and creamy textures, they are refined, they are floral, they have great balance.